And we're sorry for the brief delay, and we're underway. Already about 2 minutes in. Here's Hardy coming through the zone. Didn't miss much here today. And the Eagles knock it in, and that will be icing against the Eagles. And we're back. Redwater 6-3 to start, and the Rebels 10-0 to start the season, looking to keep that streak up. Hardy in front, save made, and Redwater will get it out. 3-on-2 developing. That's a shot. That's blocked and goes high, out of play.
Edson, keeping us all looking sharp all season long. And ask around, Hungry Harry's is known for serving up the best pizza in town. Every dish features fresh ingredients, bold flavors, and unbeatable crust.
And the Eagles win the defensive zone face-off, and Williams making his debut today. We're number 6-7, and it just went through the paint, almost over the line. Shot from the corner, high. And that shot goes through the padding and wide. Now Kobach. His shot, pad stop. Williams playing net front. And he'll create some problems, and that's covered up. Top line coming out for the Eagles. That's Wood, Schneider, and Halak. Spraggs and Kobach on the line, and dumped into the corner. Kobach. Halak. Give and go with Kobach. His shot backhand high, and will fall behind the net. Makes the hit, and Redwater the other way, springing past, doesn't get to it. That will be icing against Redwater.
And second intermission of tonight's contest, the very popular Frisbee toss will be taking place. Think you have the best game in the house? Well, tonight you can prove it. Frisbees are $2 each, or you can stack them up for $15 for $20. More throws mean more chances.
And the Eagles win the face-off. Pad stop.
$4 in the jackpot tonight. Good luck.
Now Eagles setting up. Shot pad, another pad stop. A few low ones and a few high ones for the Eagles early on. Keeping the pressure on. Halak. His shot save made. No rebound there that time. Tonight is Veterans Night for Remembrance Day. We salute all the veterans and all the people in service. Thank you for what you do for our country. And we are back to hockey, and that's Gruzlal. And that's stolen by Park. He had a strong game last time they were here in Edson. And here's Hardy, showing Redwater's handles early. Gannett. That's going to be pushed back into the zone. And Edson looking to get set up through the neutral zone. Hardy with a drop back pass, and now over the line. Here's Leclerc. He's shot off the post. And Gannett a bobble at the line. Here comes Redwater the other way. And they're offside at the line. That was a close one, but It's called anyways. And Hill high, and that was a good chance, and this will be an icing call against Edson.
We extend a special thank you to the Canadian Tire location.
And draw one by Williams. I think I've seen him in every position to start his debut already. Local Borden, that's a goal. Wow. I believe that was Hill from a crazy angle. And that's a tough one for the Eagles to give up about 5.5 minutes into this game. And Edson off the draw, dumps one into the zone, trying to get one right by Snyder. Wood couldn't get a handle on it. Had a clear shot at the net if he did. And here's Halak. I'll drop back to Wood, and Edson will start back into their zone. They've dominated possession so far here. But they find themselves down 1-0. Shot scores! And we're back even. Tyson Halak taps one home. About 17-ish seconds after Redwater took the lead. We're tied at 1. And he went to the net, and that's where the goals are. And now we're back on our way. Park will flip one into the zone for Redwater.
Eagles
Negotiate.
goal scored by number 98, Tyson Halleck. Assisted by number 91, our captain, Gavin Colbach.
And here in the goal, assisted by Gavin Colbach. And we're back. It's back flipped into the corner. And Sprague's there to pick it up. And that's icing against Edson. And yeah, that's what happens when you go to the net. Tied at 1 and put pucks on the net. That's how you got their first goal. Hill from such a tough angle. But Halak evens this up for Edson. And that puck's flipped off the glass and out of play by Spragues. We'll have face off once again on the close side of Thomason. And Gruzela in, and that's picked up by Gachet. Shot, say, off the post. Another post. That's 2 for Edson to start this game off. Leclerc into the glove, and Redwater will play it. And here's Hardy. Had a line to the net, got it poked away. Leclerc back up top, shot. Doesn't get through the traffic, and Redwater will clear. Hill trying to beat the icing, and it looks like he will. No! They're going to call that. And Edson's going to have an offensive zone face-off. Shots 10-1 in favor of Edson. but the score all knotted up at 1. And draw one by Redwater.
Scored by number 71, Caleb Hill. Assist going to number 66 and number 17, Wayne DeCoy. Time of that goal, 5:23.
And you heard the first Redwater goal get called. That's a shot into the chest, and he'll hang on. It's been a really great start for Edson today. Unfortunate they gave up the 1, and that shot's high off the draw. I think the Redwater keeper got a piece of it, and there's a guy checked at center ice. He's down and hurt on the play, and they'll whistle it down as he's favoring what looks to be his right knee. Mackinac Jr. with the hit, and that's I believe that's Benjamin Waugh took a hit right between the hash marks.
Yeah, I don't know what's the right amount of level because you don't want them to hear everything, but you also want to be respectful of the people.
It was an unfortunate hit, kind of went a little knee to knee, but I don't see any penalties being called currently. Therefore, it was a clean hit. And he seems to be all right, getting some help off the ice from his teammates. We hope to see Roy back in the game. Unlikely, though. And the faceoff coming to center ice here. Shots currently 11-2 in favor of the Eagles. 11:50 here to go in the first period. Park and Wood to take the draw outside the blue line. And that's going to be won by Kenton Wood, and Schneider will get it, and now Wood enters the line, gets it stolen away from him. Wood. As dog pile on the wall, Schneider will poke it free behind the net, and now the Eagles trying to set something up back to the blue line. That's Kobach. Hard shot high. Past few games, he's been unloading it from the point. Been getting lucky, getting on goal, and that's going to be icing against Redwater. He wasn't fully over the line. And that's going back into the Edson offensive zone.
For all things sports and outdoors. Thanks for keeping our team ready to play. And thanks to Cal Tire and Edson for sponsoring your Edson Eagles jerseys this season.
Wood up against Park once again. That's
50
Gaucher.
Gaucher.
And his shots into the chest and held on to.
50 8:50. Tickets will be sold for a limited time until approximately the 5-minute mark into the third period. It's another chance to be a winner with your Eagles.
Shot flipped and Gaucher over
You mean that?
to Gannett, and he'll make a nifty move. Shot into the skates, and he'll follow it down low. Big hit. And Gaucher. Shot. Save made. Hardy. Another offensive zone face off for Edson, and Hardy. Shot. Doesn't get through the traffic. Now he's going to walk through the traffic. Doesn't get fully through. And Gannett keeps it going. Gives it back to Hardy to Leclerc. Leclerc shot. And that was tipped just wide. And Redwater flips out the zone. Gannett. And it's stolen. No. Gannett will hold on. And I believe that came in offside, or there's going to be a call on the play. It is a call away from the play. Rugger Leclerc off to the box. And this will give Redwater a chance to test their power play, and the Eagles a chance to test their penalty kill here tonight. Eagles penalty kill, one of the best in the league. And it's flipped a good 200-foot clear to start the kill. And Schneider picks off a pass, and that's a clear for Edson. That's going to be slightly on goal too. There's Roscoe. Sends Quinny on flight. Quinny very noticeable with the pink visor. Will circle behind the net. Shot. Just widened. Out in front. Nothing doing. And Edson will get him needed clear. 1:04 to go on the power play. And that's picked off behind the net by Edson, and they're going to take that time to pull it back into their own zone and take their time and make another clear. And there's Roscoe looking to kickstart something with 40 seconds to go. Roy. That's Matt Roy. And Edson will get another clear. And Halak makes a move, and he'll kill some more time. Perfect penalty kill from the Eagles. That's another big clear. And that's high stick on the play.
Have you covered during and after the game? Swing by and stock up.
10 seconds left on this kill for the Eagles.
Hats, t-shirts, hoodies, or jerseys. They all make a great gift.
Maganame wins the draw. And with 3, 2, 1, that will do it for the penalty to Leclerc for interference. And that's a big hit on Park, and he's a bit slow to get up, but it's a 3-on-1 for Edson. Leclerc shot save made into the chest. Park looking at the ref, wondering if he could have got a call there. Leclerc and Ramirez Roscoe in the draw, and that's going to be won by Redwater's captain, Gannett, and that's pulled off at the line, and it will come, face-off will come outside the line, sorry.
We also have to give a shout out to the arena staff for all your hard work each and every home game. In addition to that, shout out to the arena concession preparing a meal for each of the referees after tonight's game.
And Redwater starting the attack up ice. Game still tied at 1, 7:31 to go here in the first period. Dumped in. Gannett will stop it from going the full length. Hardy moves up to Gruzolo. And he'll pull it over the line, poked away, and now Hill. He got the first goal. He's coming in with speed. Hill! And that's a save and played. Now the Eagles looking for attack the other way. No. Shot pad. Stop. Or I probably got a piece of the stick as well. And Quinney will get outside the line. Dump and Leclerc. He felt like he was hooked. Calling a little bit to the ref. No call. And here's Hardy. He'll fall. That's on his own will. And Francis down to Hardy. Hardy showing off his handles again. Sprags over to Kobach with some room. Kobach blocked. And that comes outside the line. Sprags to Kobach, back to Sprags, back to Kobach, and here's Kobach backhand. That shot saved. Dangerously close for a rebound for Edson. And Redwater will bring it out of harm's way, and now Edson backing the line. Such a dominant first period for Edson. Shots 14-4. Redwater holding their own, though, defensively. A few good blocks on some good opportunities. Now Kobach. Here he is. Kobach backhander high. And he'll turn back. Tries to get it to Williams. Again, this is Williams' first game as a member of the Edson Eagles. His brother played for the team a few years ago. Sprags. And he'll dump it in. Park. Pulls it over the line, and it's played as a hand pass by the Redwater Rebels. And draw one by the Eagles. That's into the bench. Eagles looking to extend their 10-game win streak, and Schneider, and it's a bit of a fall, but it's a good defensive play. Recovering from the fall. Cody Beck for the Eagles. It's a bit of a high pass. And Whiskey Jack behind the net. Park. And now that's dumped in by Park. Morton. Shot directed at the net. Doesn't get on target. Beck battling with Park down low, but Wood will come in support. Circling behind the net, trying to get out the zone. And he'll take it himself. Sees Halak up ice, and the pass a little off his tape. And Halak with a nice play to get it. And oh, Wood had a nice opportunity. He's been around the net quite a bit. And oh, a little knee on the post. I think that was Tyson Halak. And our net comes off its moorings. So we have to stop play. Draw won by the Eagles. And Gruzela. That's picked off a pass by Hill and Redwater into the zone now. It was a nice hit. I can't see who that was by. It was by Gannett. Goshi into his skates, and Burns will hit him away from the puck. And here's Hardy. Room shot save. Had some room to work with and got a nice shot off. And our own Gannett looking for the next available option to get up the ice. And
If you are one of the lucky little hockey fans chosen for Find the Eagles tonight, make your way over to the sub.
as you heard, for the in-house, the little kids get to play the Find the Eagle game at the first intermission. That's should be fun times. In about 2:40 left in gameplay, Williams wins a face-off shot save made. Edson's had a couple of off-the-draw chances. That time it was by Schneider. And that
Redwater penalty served by number 71 Caleb Hill. 2 minutes for too many men.
And you heard it there. That was too many men called against the Rebels. It's going to be served by Hill. Schneider. And Redwater gets a clear. Go back. 10 to go on the power play. Edson getting set up. Or Schneider. Schneider made nifty move inside. Save made. And the rebound goes here. Over to Wood, back to Gosher. Shot, save made. Wood. Tip. Try to get a tip. Doesn't get a what? Wood, shot! Just wide. Had a good lane to shoot. And now Hardy. Wood calling for it. Hardy's going to hold on.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Knocked down low. And that's a shot in tight. Gosher to Wood. Shot save made. Edson. Lots of control here on the power play now. And now it's up. Halak. And there's a call for a slash with 35 seconds to go here in the period. That's Tyson Halak going to the box. So Redwater with a huge kill to keep this game even. Now heading to the power play. Sorry, it was Mackinac, not Halak, going to the box. 57. Draw one. And the Eagles knock it out the line. And that's a clear for them. And 20 seconds to go. We'll have a little bit of overlay if Redwater doesn't score.
57, Stephen Mackinac. 2 minutes for slashing.
Quinny. And now Hill enters the zone. His shot.
Nice save.
And it's save made. 5.6 to play. Minute 30 to go on the power play. Shots 20-5 in favor of Edson. Shows how Redwater's goaltending has played today. It's been strong. Edson's also hit 2 posts though. And that will do it for the first period of play. And the score, Edson 1, Redwater 1. We'll be right back
Shots
with
on goal
the
in first
second
Redwater 5,
period.
Eagles
Let's head to the first
20.
intermission.
The score, Redwater.
Sorry about that. And we are back. Still 55 seconds to go on the penalty to Mackinac. And the Eagles with shorthanded chance. That doesn't get through. And now here's Hill. Hill shot into the chest. Draw one, and Redwater controlling with a bit of time to go on their power play. Leclerc with a bit of help from Spraggs gets it out, but it comes back into the zone. Park trying to set things up down low. He'll swing it around to Storm Burns. Or Roy. Shot blocked by Leclerc, putting the body on the line. Shot saved. Rebound, they score. Jordan Park. And Redwater takes the lead. And shots are 20-7, 2-1 for Redwater. However, that's Park on the power play. Halak to Gannett, and Gannett will throw it in deep. Edson trying to get back onto the attack. Gannett. And that shot doesn't get totally through.
Redwater goal scored by number 3, Jordan Park, assisted by number 26,
And Halak.
Faithful, and number 13, Matthew Roy. Time of the goal, 1:24.
And Gannett will circle it back, and Redwater in deep there. Storm Burns a shot from a tough angle. I was trying to throw anything right now. Seems that's what they're throwing on's been going in the net at this point. And there's Hardy. Hardy is just a nifty play after he got the stick tapped out of his hands. Almost created a good scoring chance. Leclerc. He'll dump it in deep, and Park. He'll try to flip it in. That's taken by Leclerc. And he'll get his feet moving. That's around 2 guys. Backhander doesn't get onto the stick of Gruzla. And a little bit of contact from Hardy. But now Kobach. Nifty between his legs. Backhander high and into the netting.
the line fast.
And we're back. And Redwater will flip it in. Comes dangerously in front off the wall. The coin. Plays it up, and there's Williams. Checked, and that's going to be covered up. Shots 20-7 in favor of the Eagles. And sorry, they score! I couldn't see who that was, but the Eagles have tied it up once again. I believe that's Ryan Schneider. And the Eagles have tied it up, and they're right back in it. Sorry about that. And I'm back. Here's Hardy. Still knotted up at 2. Hardy. And he's knocked off the puck. Gruzal throwing in front, and Hardy gonna make it. Oh, sorry, that was Leclerc gonna try and steal in tight. Park drop back, and there's Spraggs. He'll circle, try to fight off the play, and now the Eagles soaring through the zone. That's still Spraggs. He'll make a nifty new move. His shot, tight angle, pad stop. And
Make sure you
bit of a
get
snow from
Frisbee fling
Mackinac at the goalie.
intermission.
And Morton's going to go after him.
$2 each.
And it looks... And the gloves are coming off. Here we go. Punches being thrown. And... He's turtling his Morton. Mackinac's still going after him. That's what happens when you mess with Eagles Stephen Mackinac. And he has some words for Morton too. He did snow the goalie after the whistle. And Mackinac's off. I believe he's done for the night.
Just so they can't hear that.
Yeah, as I was saying, Frisbee flings coming up during the second intermission. $2 for each disc. They're available at the merchandise table, or you can get a stack of 15 for just $20. Drop one in the recycle bin, and tonight, $249 yours. If no one makes it in, the closest Frisbee gets a little something as well. Let's have some fun tonight. Hey, whether it's hockey season or off season, Canadian Tire and Edson, always there for our team in our town. Thanks for being a reliable partner and helping us chase every win. We extend our sincere gratitude to Trail Printing for their generous support and sponsorship this hockey season. Give them a call and experience the difference of working with a trusted and reliable printing partner. Thank you, Trail Printing, for your support and dedication to the Edson Eagles.
They're still sorting things out with the penalties. Down at ice level.
The Eagles would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to you, all the amazing billet partners this season. The generosity, the kindness, and willingness to open your homes and your hearts to our players make a significant impact on their lives and on their on-ice success. Thank you so much.
Going back to the top of the period there, I'm sorry, Park's goal was actually an even strength goal. It came just as the penalty expired. And it's going to be a 7-0 minute penalty for Mackinac. I believe that's going to be 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct and 5 for fighting. Shot. So that's the only. I believe that's only a 2-minute power play. However, we will see how this one plays out. Bit of a pile up and Gosher and Kinnett. Eagles just trying to kill as much time as they can. That's covered up.
You got this one?
Thank you, hockey fans, for spending your evening with us. 50-50 brought to you by your very own Edson Eagle volunteers. Watch for them selling tickets for a limited time into the early moments of the third period. 50-50 winning numbers will be called during that third period.
Draw.
Eagles penalty, number 57, Stephen Mackinac. 5 minutes for fighting.
And there you have it. That was 5 minutes for fun. Burns flips it down low. Redwater scored right after their power play. Shot high. And Faithful drops it back. Burns. And now Spraggs. Nifty move. He's alone. Spraggs short-handed. Scores! John Spraggs. And that one's a highlight reel. Short-handed goal for the assistant captain. Wow. And that's the Eagles' first lead of the night. Coming up with 11:44 to go here in the period. And the Eagles are going to be assessed another penalty right off the faceoff. It will be Halak. And now it's going to be a 5-on-3. That's Halak off to the box. And
Eagles goal scored.
Spraggs coming in again, short-handed. Can't get the puck though.
Of the
And
season, John Spraggs. Time of the goal, 8:16.
the coin. Cross seam over to Hill. Hill pass, another pass, and now that's Burns. Burns over to Hill. Hill shot high and a prime time. Let's try and get the tie. Here's Quinney. Hill. It's a little bobble at the line, and that will force the Eagles. The Eagles able to clear.
Tyson Halleck. 2 minutes for slashing.
And that will be Halak for slashing as Redwater loads back up. And I do apologize. Mackinac getting the full 7 on the power play. So this is a lengthy 5-on-3. Now, there will be 2 minutes 5-on-3 with a little bit of overlay still on the Mackinac penalty, but here's Hardy. Looking for another shorty pad stop. Park. Shot. Save made, and Hill. Circling back. Hill for options. Shot into the skates and up and out. Big clear for the Eagles with 7 seconds to go, and the Halak slashing Miner. And there's Halak coming out the box. Wood deep in the offensive zone now. Just killing as much time left. There's still 3:19 left on the major plus 2 minutes assessed to Stephen Mackinac. Eagles holding it in deep. Ref calling for it to be moved. It finally gets moved out to park for Redwater. And Hill, sorry, no. Bob comes off Hill's stick and Wood will almost spring. I believe that was Halak on a break. Doesn't go. And Redwater. And Gannett in tight. Gannett had a lot of room there to shoot. And he's going to have a little bit more here. Is he going to circle back? Gannett shorthanded. Score! Oh, no. That looked like it went in, banked off the goalie's back and wide. And there's going to be another call. With 2:17 left on the Mackinac Miner. That will be Faithful off to the box. Draw one and Sprague's now at the line. Gannett, bit of 4-on-4 hockey. Ramirez Roscoe, and it's taken at the line. Sprague's his shot, and that's gonna go way up and out of play off a deflection. Eagles 3-2 lead here.
Redwater penalty to number 26, Sean Faithful. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Wood. Now Eagles gonna hold the puck. And that's gonna be icing against Redwater.
Brick in Edson for sponsoring all of our pucks this season. Every shot, every pass, every goal is made possible by the Brick. Craving something delicious after the game? Hungry Harry's open till 4 a.m. Whether it's pizza, wings, or a late night snack, we've got you covered. Swing by or call in your order. Your midnight cravings just found a home.
Draw one by the Eagles, and there's Kobuk with some room. Shot, save made. 7:26 here left in the second period. And there's going to be actually another penalty assessed here. That's going to be Layden Andrew of Redwater, and that's going to be 4-on-3. Going to go to 4-on-4 for 17 seconds. And then the Eagles will get another power play. Gaucher. Down low. Halak. Gaucher. And that's down low, Halak. Still 4-on-3 for another 20 seconds here. Halak over to Kobuk. Can't get the cross ice pass, and it will come all the way down the ice.
2 minutes for cross-checking.
And We are 4-on-4 for the next 17 here. Gaucher. And over the line, circling. No. We're going to pass in front. Gets picked off. That's going to be icing. As it is 4-on-4. 2 seconds until the Eagles hit the power play for 47 seconds. Try to extend this lead to 2. Shots 24-10 in favor of Edson. Only 4 shots this period. Whiskey Jack. It doesn't come fully outside the line, and there's Wood behind the net. Wood. Gruzela, and that's going to be called. It's going to be a penalty called here. Or play with a hand pass. Sorry. And there's Gaucher. And that's going to be batted out the air, but it comes out the line. Sprags. Shot in deep. 10 seconds to go on Andrews' penalty. Wood. With some room circling. And that will do it. Wood will get back. Shot. Scores! Spinning shot from Kenton Wood, and Edson doubles the lead to 2. Kenton Wood right after the power play, and the kill to the Mackinac, which had some help from some Redwater penalties, but still, big 7-minute kill, including a shorty and one right after, to make this game 4-2. Quinney. Now Storm Burns. Down low, Park. In tight, no.
Eagles goal scored by number 87.
Hit and
His 10th of the season, Kenton Wood. Time of the goal, 14:40.
It's a pair of unassisted goals. Both Sprags and Wood both unassisted now. There's Francis. And Williams. Down low, Francis. Kobach. Up top, Stavely. Francis. Push around by Quinney. Down low shot by Kobach. Save. Rebound. Comes loose. Hard shot by Stavely. Kobach again. A drive. And that one into the chest. Draw. One and shot. Pick that top left corner. Just went a little too high. Go back. And that's comes loose. And Wood. And oh, in tight. Halak couldn't get the full twig on that one. Edson resetting now. Sprags. Halak and comes outside. Go back. He's had a few good looks tonight. Schneider. He has a goal tonight, Schneider. And that's
Hey, hockey fans,
offside.
Frisbee toss is on the way. If you have frisbees, make your way over to the southwest corner of the arena under that drop bag zone sign, where one of our game day volunteers will be waiting to greet you and escort you over to the players box. One more thing, remember your frisbees as always. Just a little embarrassing if you get on this side of the arena and your frisbees are on the other.
And there's Park. Park takes the forehand side off the blocker. That's a nice hit. And that comes in deep. And oh, in tight.
And then he said something about me, and I turned around and I was like, I'm the wrong skeleton in this one. I look small, but
Hit behind the play, and that'll be icing. And it's a hit by Leclerc, still in deep. Park. Park shot wide. And Gannett's going to take a penalty there. Right in front of the referee, he took down the Redwater forward, and he's off to the box. Edson 100% on the kill this evening. And shot in tight. Doesn't go through, and now that's high. But that gets to Quinney at the line. Quinney in deep. And oh, shot in tight. He'll rebound. Bit of a diving shot. And that one will come outside the line. The coin in the corner. And Redwater trying to get it in deep. No.
Eagles penalty, number 4.
Quinney,
Rowan Gannett.
up back.
2 minutes for hooking.
And now Redwater in, shot, and knuckled aside to the corner, and that's going to be a big clear. 54 seconds to go on the power play. There will be overlay if Redwater doesn't make the game 4-3 within the next 22 seconds here. The coin. Maybe time for one last rush. And rushing is Hill. Hill Oh, and Park couldn't get to it in time. And there's 2 seconds left, and it's a delayed call.
There's 2 penalties. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
And trying to see what the penalty was assessed. That was it's going to Gruzelo, and 2 seconds obviously here in the period. Redwater does pull the goalie, so it's 6-on-4 for 2 seconds just to see if they can get a shot off the draw. And Leclerc will tie him up to ease that threat.
Shots on goal in the second.
And
Redwater
we'll be back for the third
Eagles
period.
9. The score, Redwater 2,
E-
Eagles 4.
Redwater got it going early in the period. And here we are back for the third period of play here at the Edson and District Leisure Center. Redwater starting on a 5-on-3 power play. Down 2 to start the period. Can your Edson Eagles hold on?
Always putting the penalty box.
And draw one by Redwater, and we are underway here in the third period.
It's just a plant. It's gonna come up. You're gonna love it.
And Ramirez, who's Roscoe over to Quinney. Wood out the box now. Minute 30 to go, and Gruslow for the slash. And Redwater in tight blocked. Putting the body on the line, and we'll get the puck and push it out of play. Out the zone, sorry. And Leclerc. He's checked. It comes out in front for Wood. Doesn't get full control of it. Now controlling behind the net. Gannett makes a nifty move, and Park. He has one tonight and fought off by Ty Gaucher. Hit hard. Ramirez Roscoe. Bit of a miscue. Hardy. He's in all alone. Hardy scores! Alessier Hardy. And it's 5-2. And it's a shorty and a beauty. That's now 2 shorthanded goals for the Eagles tonight. And still 9 seconds to go in the power play.
Eagles goal!
We see Jack knocked into the zone.
Scored
Cody
by
Beck.
number 9. His 10th of the season. Alexis Hardy. Time of the goal.
And here's Hardy again.
151.
Flying now. We're back to even strength. And Hardy. No, sorry, that's Schneider in to take the draw. Hardy on the wing. And Redwater picks it up. Gaucher kept that one in, and now he's coming in deep. Shot from an angle off the pad. Comes out. And Hardy. Shot blocked. And that'll come all the way down, and no icing, as it is a power play for the Eagles. That's Wolf in the box.
Redwater penalty number 4, Antoine Wolf. 2 minutes for interference.
Hardy. We'll pick it up behind the net. Schneider across and Sprags down low. Gives it back to Hardy and he'll leave it there for Gaucher.
Nice.
Nifty move and catches the goalie out of position,
Game
but
day programs and also your
makes the
50-50
save.
Tickets. Game day programs and 50-50. Check your pockets. In the next couple of minutes, I'll announce not 1 but 2 winning program tickets. And we have 50-50 draw coming up later on this period as well.
I didn't realize this is the guy who owns Fire Sub.
Gannett. Shot way wide.
Town of Edson did, and then the mayor shared it.
Gannett. Shot save.
Okay, winning
On
programs
Kobach.
tonight.
27 seconds left on the penalty to Wolf.
The tickets attached to the program. Winning program number 4156. That's 4156. And as well 4128. 4128. If you are the holder of
Draw
each
one
of those
by the Eagles and in tight, another shot
programs,
save.
ticket down to the merchandise table. We have 2 $25 gift cards from Jensen's Lifestyle Clothing. 1 card for each winning ticket. Congratulations.
And down low Gannett. Now. Rowan Gannett. Shot save. And 2 seconds to go. And that will do it for the power play. Up top, Gannett, another drive. LeClaire. And now Kobach has to retrieve it in deep. Kobach. Calling for it is Williams. And that shot off the stick. And now Hill trying to spark something from his team after giving up 4 straight. Williams. It's cut off and Burns throwing it in front. Was a bit of danger, but calm play by Gavin Kobach. Behind the net is Williams. Throws it around. Cody Bick just throwing one towards the net. Doesn't get through. And that's into the glove and covered.
To get there, Orion Tech offers on-site service and remote access support. They'll come to you or connect online. Call them for help wherever you are. Trail Printing and Edson have been supporting the community for over 50 years. And they now print it all for the Edson Eagles, from road signs, tickets, posters, and programs too. Trail Printing and Edson, keeping us looking sharp all season long.
There's Ramirez. Roscoe. And that's poked. Eagles are trying to maintain this 3-goal lead for the next 13:49. Hardy. Got the 5th goal here tonight. Now Williams. Stavely. And Puck comes off of him, and Hardy
A huge thank
giving
you
a
to
couple
Canadian
shoves
Tire and Edson
towards
for being a
Park.
proud supporter of the Edson Eagles. Your commitment to local sports and community spirit makes a real difference on and off the ice. When looking for a fantastic dining experience in Edson, look no further than Original Joe's. Every Thursday, check out their half-price bottle of wine special, and Tuesdays, mouth-watering half-price wings.
Draw one in deep, and Eagles trying to get out their own end. Bit of a tie up, and I believe there's a cross-checking penalty being awarded. It's going to go to Tyvern Gauthier. And it's cross-checking. Putting Redwater back to the power play. Draw one, and is a takedown, and that's going to be another 5-on-3 coming up. And that's vacant for that reason,
2 minutes for cross-checking.
as it's a delayed call. And tripping to Kenton Wood as we head 5-on-3. And now, with about a minute 24, the Eagles tasked to kill off yet another 5-on-3. They've killed them all tonight, and that's covered up at the blue paint. 12:31 to play. Shots 33-12 in favor of the Eagles. 20 of those coming in the first 20 minutes of the hockey game. And they exploded for 4 straight so far.
Eagles penalty to number 87, Kenton Wood. 2 minutes.
There's a shot save made. Park. Let's circle it. And there's another shot save made, and a minute to go on the 5-on-3. A new line, or unit, I should say, of Leclerc, Gannett, and Schneider coming out there. Leclerc to take the draw against Ramirez Roscoe, Redwater captain. Here's Hill. Quinney. Back to Hill! Whiffs on the one-timer. Hill. Tip to wide. Ramirez Roscoe. Justice McLeod. Tries to hit it in front. Leclerc! 200-foot clear. And 30 seconds to go on the Redwater man advantage. Hill. Slides it across ice to Ramirez Roscoe, and it's stolen. There's Schneider. Ryan Schneider, a big hit by Hill. And that will be a penalty disrupting the play. And that was a massive defensive play. But and that's gonna be a penalty, but it seemed like a penalty he had to take with the situation he was in, with Schneider barreling down. That it's going to be Hill off to the box. We'll have, in 5 seconds here, we'll have 30 seconds of 4-on-4. Then the Eagles will hit the power play for the next minute 30 and draw one by Redwater. And we're 4-on-4, Sprags. Park now, just waiting for his teammate to get onside. Burns. And it was a brief bobble. And that's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Eagles. They'll take it. Seven seconds to go in the Kenton Wood penalty. Hardy to take the draw. Snyder, Kobach,
Redwater penalty to number
and
71, Caleb Hill. 2
Halak
minutes.
on the ice. Hardy, Wood out the box. So the power play unit just already set out there. Here's Halak, shot saved, and puck comes out the zone. Eagles getting set up. Kobach. Halak. And he'll start gunning away. Sorry, that's Schneider. Schneider. In tight, Halak scores! And that's Halak's second of the game, 8th of the year. And it's 6-2 up on the power play. And 5 straight goals for Edson. Shots 34-14. And the Eagles trying to run this one right out the building now. Burn. And that's stolen, and LeClaire circling back. Stick stop in high over the glass off the deflection.
He was trying to get on, he was trying to spit bars around. You couldn't make anything he was saying, he was crazy.
Great to see lots of Edson faithful supporting the local team tonight.
By number 98,
There's
Dyson Hallett for his second of the night.
Williams
Assist
over
number 88, Brian
and
Schneider.
to Wood, and it's
And
stolen.
number 91,
Faithful.
Captain Gavin Colbert. Time of the goal, 9:49.
And it's another example of Eagles crashing the net and scoring. The other goals really coming off the rush. And the rush game's been perfect. Their penalty kills been outstanding. And Gannett over to Gaucher.
The next one.
He's checked. Williams, another hit down low. Gannett. Ramirez Roscoe will flip it up the zone. Hill takes a bit of a stumble, but now he's away. He has to get around Rowan Gannett. And he'll fire one high. And we'll come looping around to Storm Burns. Now Ramirez on the other side. Justice McLeod springs Andrew, but they can't get a full set. McLeod drop back. Hardy. Bick and now Schneider. Hardy, a little bit of deflection. Now the Eagles get it, but now it's gone. 7:11 to go here in the third. 6-2 Eagles. Schneider. He'll take a skate with it. Hardy. And he's gunning now. Had one of the two shorties earlier. The other one, John Spraggs, in the second. There's Curtis Francis. Bobbles the puck and just throws it in deep. Burns. Shot high and save. Dekaniski. And Redwater will break free. That's Park. He's been around it tonight. Physically and around, and Quinney being watched by Williams, and they stole Francis. Quinney with another steal, and now Park take it for another skate. That's going to be off the skate of Kobuk, and send Williams the other way, 2-on-2, as Francis with him. Williams circling, leaving it for Francis, but Redwater will steal. Lots of back and forth without very much stoppage here in the third, but there's a stoppage as Redwater ices it.
For purchasing a 50-50 ticket tonight, here's the winning number. What? You ready? 121-06-01. 121-06-01.
And that draws one.
Have that number on a blue ticket, you are the winner tonight. Jackpot prize $240.
Storm Burns.
That winning ticket number again, 121
Roy.
06.
Unfortunately, we haven't seen Benjamin Roy since his first period collision with Mackinac. And now here's Wood. Shot, scores! Had the 2-on-1 and took the shot. Kenton Woods 11th, second of the night. 7-2 Eagles. And the amount of power plays Redwater had. You got to give credit to the Eagles' penalty kill here tonight for holding the ground, holding the fort, and their defense only allowing 14 shots here this evening. Here's Wood.
Eagles goal.
And he's on hat-trick watching that
Score by
watch.
number 87.
Now, Kenton Wood.
Second of the night.
Halak also on that hat-trick watching. Schneider off. Sorry.
Captain Gavin Colma.
So that was Spraggs off the post. Now Halak over to Wood. And the puck will come out to side the line. Here's Wood. Taking it for a skate. Looking for a third of the night. Shot wide and a lot of fans here tonight. I'm sure they'd love to throw their hat on the ice. And they score! That's King Charles Gruzela. And it's 8-2. Well. And I guess I have to make a formal apologies to Dale on the stream for taking his classic line. But it's 8-2 no matter what. And Eagles fans got to be happy with how great this team's performance has been tonight off the blocker. That's going to be going the other way by Tyron Goshi.
Eagles goal.
And he's going back.
Score
It's
by
off to
number
save.
16, King Charles Groslow.
And Park being watched by Hardy shot. And it goes high.
16-30.
And here's Leclerc. He got the assist on the last one. Nifty move and can't get it full. And
A huge thanks to Cal Tiger and Edson for their support.
there's a penalty
of
there.
the Edson Eagles jerseys this hockey season. And another big thank you to the Brick in Edson for supporting all our pucks this season. Every shot, every pass, and every goal is made possible by the Brick. And as well, we thank all our volunteers for coming out tonight, from the setup crew, security people, admission table, merchandise, bar, timekeepers, music, video production personnel, and okay, even the play-by-play person. We couldn't put these games on without you. Thank you.
And I love that I'm getting some love from the in-house after blatantly stealing his line. That was a penalty to Storm Burns. And they're sending kind of just guys looking for goals here who haven't really scored much yet this season. Stavely maybe trying to get some momentum going for them. Here, Beck over to Francis. Yeah, it's Kobuk high. And bit of hook. Yeah, Coach Hemming's just trying to see if they can get the momentum swing with some of their depth pieces. Giving them power play time with 1:55 to go. 8-2 your score. 7 straight from the Eagles. And like I keep saying, that penalty kill has been the difference maker, and that's a high stick by Park. And that's a bit of a late shot. Kobuk's going to go after him. You can't. You cannot do that. Blatantly after the whistle.
What, he shot? Yeah, get out of here, punk.
It did, in fact, go in the net. will not count. And Kobuk's going after Park. With a minute 43 to go. And just mouthing each other off now. We're just trying to run the clock to the end of the game. I don't think anything's changing the result of this massacre the Eagles have put on to Redwater. And bear in mind, Redwater was up 1-0, and then later 2-1, and had that 7-minute power play.
Whenever you announce like that, I'll turn the music down.
Draw one. Still got a minute 40 left here in the third. Stavely. Shot into the glove. Francis to take the face off against Ramirez Roscoe, and Ramirez Roscoe will win it. Whiskey Jack throws that one out the zone, and Eagles forced to tag up. Hit down low. Francis being watched by Whiskey Jack, and he'll steal. Beck. Over to Stavely. Stavely shot saved, and the rebound comes out, and now that will be cleared out the zone, and Cody Beck tags this one up. And now here's Kenton Wood. The big boys coming out for the Eagles for the last 45 seconds. Gannett. Nifty move, and puck will come outside the line, and that will be icing against the Edson Eagles.
There you go. If you're ever interested in
Okay, thanks.
my information, even if you just want to call or whatever and have any questions about it, by all means.
Thank you.
And draw one, Spragues! And that's into the glove. No rebound. Checked along the wall, off the draw, and now Redwater, 11 seconds. Halak, backhand high, and that will do it. And we're going. And Edson,
Shots on goal in the third.
official.
3, Eagles 10.
And
Final score, Redwater 2, your Eagles 8.
And as you heard, final score.